Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Chucks, and here we are at the first Crash City episode of the week, and we have Crash City requested episode, I think 129, so we're getting pretty far up there, but this is a request today from Mavis Studios, and Mavis Studios has requested a 7-engine free-for-all with Thomas, Percy, Ben, Bill, Ari, Bert, and James. So it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best engine win, and let's get them on the tracks and ready for round 1. Alright, and we are ready to go for round 1. Again, this is free-for-all, no teams, just every engine for themselves. We got Bert going first. Thomas is on the tracks. Here goes Ben, as well as Percy. Bill, Thomas is in trouble. Percy eliminated. Who is that? Bert, I think. And all the twins have gotten into it. Ben takes out Bill. Thomas is still in peril. Percy, Ben, and Bert are down. Thomas is stuck on the cross tracks. Ben behind him. Ari and James collide. There goes Bill. We got Ari and James left. Thomas still walking the tracks. James is in trouble, and Ari is sandwiched between the two steamies, but can't seem to get them to move. We got, well, I think it's between Ari and James, but since James is out of the back, I think he was probably the last one going, so we are going to give, even though he's derailed, I think we're going to give the point to James. So, unfortunate Ari, James is going to take the first point, so he is currently in the lead. Yep, there we go. So James in the lead so far. All the other engines on 0. Let's see how James does moving forward. It's time to reset for the next battle. Alright, round 2, off we go. James, winner of last round, will go first. Then we have Percy, Ari, I have the twins labeled so we can tell them apart, Bill, Thomas. Bill and Percy have had a disagreement. Percy is off the tracks. He is the first casualty of the round. Ben's the last one out. Looks like he and James are heading for trouble. Oh, Ben and James fall over. Bill and Bert crash off as well. We have Ari and Thomas. I think they were both on the tracks from last round. Well, Thomas was kind of half on the track. Thomas is caught up to the back of Ari, pushing him around. I think Thomas could knock himself off for eventually. Oh, James almost derails him. Oh, now it's actually Ari who has his front wheels off now, and Thomas is right behind him. Oh, and Ari falls over, and Thomas again. He had his front wheels off for like a little bit last time, and he still somehow stayed on the track. So did it again, and now Thomas will get the point. Well done, Thomas. You got 1 point on the board. Now tied with James. So. Yeah, pretty well done. Good job staying on the tracks. Almost fell off, but you did it. So, Thomas and James on the board. Let's see who will be next. Round 3 is up to go. And round 3, Thomas off first. Ben, Ari. Here goes Bill. Ari has collided with Thomas. Thomas is the first one down now. Ari's off the tracks. Bill and Ben have got caught on each other. They both tipped over. Bert's trying to get through. James helps him, and now Percy's trying to get past Bill, who's fallen over. James is having a tough time. It looks like James is off the tracks. Bert's now stuck. James is trying to limp forward. Percy has caught the back of Bert. Can't quite push him over though. Didn't have enough momentum. He just barely got freed up when Bert pushed Bill out of the way slightly. Man, this is gonna be a tough one to call. We got 3 engines and they're all stuck and kinda not really on the tracks, or kinda, well, I think Bert and James have their front wheels off. Oh, I think James just moved slightly. I think we might just have to give it to James. I think he's moved a little bit since then. Oh, I think Percy looks like he's really trying to push Bert out of the way, but I don't know if it's going to work. I think we're going to have to give the point to James. It looks like he was really close to going, and I think he moved like an inch forward. So final call, James gets another point on the board. So yep, there we go. Very close between the other two. Percy and Bert put up a good fight, but I think it's gonna be James with the point. Let's get reset another time for round 4. All right, and for round 4, James off first. Then we got Bill, Percy, Bill's brother Ben, and oh, James and Percy collided, but oh my goodness, now both of the twins are off. All the steam engines down as Thomas enters, and now finally the diesels. Bert's the last one. Oh, Thomas clips Airy and derails him. Bert's heading for Thomas, and Thomas is wedged against between Bert and Percy, but Bert's trying to finish him off. Thomas looks like he's just about to slide by. Can he do it? Oh no, Bert's actually derailed. Oh, and he's fallen over, and Thomas is still on the tracks, but I don't think he's actually moving. He's just spinning his wheels, can't get a grip on the track, so thought Thomas might actually be able to pull it off, but I think actually Bert will get the point, so well done, Bert. Didn't quite win the last round, maybe, but you got this one, so well done to you. And now we got one of the diesels on the board, so good going to them. Round 5 is inbound. Alright, and here we go, round 5, over halfway through this competition. So Thomas and Bert both got 1 point, and then James got 1 point, I think. So still got a lot of engines without any points. We'll see if any of them can get any points this round. Don't have anyone crashing at the first cross-track yet. Percy is pushing on Bert. I think he's probably going to derail himself. Oh, yep, there he goes. Oh, my goodness. James pushes. That was Airy into Ben. Thomas is now stuck on Airy. Oh, James just crashes into Thomas and flips off the track. Bill's trying to push through and push past Thomas, and now he's kind of knocked himself off the balance. And Bert, again, is the last one moving so far. We'll just make sure everyone is down. He's going to go and head for the back of Bill and pushes him. And Thomas, and he's trying to, he jumped over Airy's coupling and is pushing Thomas around on his side. Very interesting. I mean, Thomas is still kind of moving. And, he's actually hasn't fallen off yet. Oh, and Bert's still pushing him. Oh, I think Thomas's buffer is stuck on the cross track, so fortunately they're gonna have to stop. Good try, Thomas, but I don't think that quite counts as moving on by yourself. So we're going to give this point to Bert. So Bert is now tied up with James, so this could be pretty interesting. Might have to have a tiebreaker eventually, unless one of them gets another point, which could be possible. But I mean, we got so many other engines that I feel like one of them would, a couple of them would get points before the end, but so things go crazy like that sometimes, so let's just see how it goes. Round 6 up to go. Alright, this is round 6, only 2 rounds left to go. Bert, I think he just won 2 back-to-back rounds, so he's in pretty good stand-ins, tied up with James. Thomas maybe could tie up with them, I'm not sure, but we got Ben, Airy, Bill, Percy, and Ben, I think, don't have any points. James tries to help Thomas take out Bert. Doesn't go well. The twins again have collided. Thomas has his front wheels off the track. Oh my goodness. Both tank engine twins and Thomas fell down right in the same area. Now we just got Percy versus the Ironworks twins. Of course, they're not really... Ironworks twins aren't really working together, but maybe they are. Oh, and Percy just took down Airy. Unfortunately, Airy's the one without a point, and now Airy is holding Percy from moving forward, and so maybe this was a plan all along. Bert's now gonna go and try and avenge his brother, and collides into the back of Percy. Percy can't do anything, but Bert can't finish pushing Percy off the tracks. Looks like they're kind of stuck. Bert just can't have enough power. Percy's putting up too much of a fight and won't fall off the tracks. But Percy isn't moving either. So I think since Bert went on the tack and was the last one moving, that he is going to pick up yet another point. So in just 3 rounds, Bert, out of nowhere, has just come in and is now in the lead going into the final round. So unless James can tie with him, Bert might have the win, but we'll see how this ends. Round 7 will be interesting. All right, round 7, finale round. Will Bert be able to win this, or will one of the other, or can James tie, or I don't know, a couple different outcomes, but Bert, Percy, Bill, James now. It looks like James, I think he's just going to miss Bert. Oh, and he takes down Percy instead. Now Bill is pushing Bert. Oh, and James gets taken down by Airy. Thomas is the last one out. We got both Ironworks twins, the Clay Pit twins, and Thomas in there as well. The Ironworks twins are getting pushed around. Looks like Airy's slightly off balance. Maybe. I think one of his... Oh, it looks like he's corrected himself now. Thomas is given chase behind Airy and Ben. Then we got Bert and Bill on the other side. Airy has his front wheels off again. Can he recover? Thomas caught up behind Ben. All three of them have their front wheels off. That was Ben is the first to go. Thomas has pushed Airy on the other tracks, trying to maybe sabotage Bert. Oh, they almost tried to crash into the other two going sideways. Here they go. Bert's collided. Oh, it's the strongest engine competition. Now Thomas is preventing Airy from going the wrong way. Bert's falling over. Airy tries to do something. Thomas tries to push him. Oh, and he's flipped himself over. And Bill's stuck on Bert. What a final round this has been. Okay, that was not quite what I expected. Like Airy, Ben, and Thomas all had front wheels off. Then Airy went the wrong way and derailed Bert and stopped Bill, and Thomas was stuck. And then he finally pushed Airy over and then kind of made a final charge for it. So I think we're gonna have to give that final point to Thomas. That was pretty well done. Even though he fell off, he was the last one going. Bill is stuck behind Bert, his cab, so I don't think really gonna go anywhere for a while. So the final point is gonna go to Thomas. So now it's time to get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And here we have the winner up front. Bert is the winner of today's competition. Crash Shady requested episode 129, I think. And he finished with a total of 3 points, 3 points in a row. And then the only other two engines who got points on the board were Thomas and James, who each tied with a total of 2 points. So that means Airy, Bill, Percy, and Ben didn't get any points, so it's kind of shocking how only less than half of the engines got points on the board, and they all got at least more than one, or at least 2 points, and all the other engines didn't. But I don't know, that's just sometimes how things turn out. But Bert is the winner, so congratulations, Bert. Good job, everyone else. There were some pretty interesting scenarios you guys created. So, yeah, anyways, congratulations, Bert, once again. For the rest of the week, might have a bit of a interesting video that I haven't really done before on Tuesday. We'll see how it goes. And then probably another Crash City requested on Thursday, and see if we can have another video out on the weekend. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.